Hey, it's Jason with Dad's That Cook, and we're all the way up here in Jamestown, Colorado, and I'm hanging out with the almighty, the man, the myth, Chef Daniel Ahser.
Doing a version of the Ashkara restaurant's chicken shawarma over saffron rice.
Yum.
With lemon dressed greens and Harissa Aioli.
This man over here, Chef Ahser, is like the man here in Colorado. He has 2 restaurants, 2 or 3 or 4?
6.
6 restaurants. What? I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
All right, we met Morgan.
Yes.
It's one of your kids.
Yes, one of 5.
One of 5
One
kids.
of 5, yes.
And you've got a
Exactly.
restaurant for each kid.
Yes. They both offer the same expression of chaos and joy at each end of the spectrum every single day. And you never know what you're showing up for. I'm a huge advocate for whole spices, and then you break them down either in a spice grinder or by hand in a mortar and pestle.
And that's just something you put in your suitcase, right?
Yes.
You
Yeah, totally.
Bring it with you.
Yeah,
on
it's a
that-
carry-on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fennel seeds, whole black peppercorns, coriander seed, cinnamon. You can get obviously whole sticks. That's powder. Za'atar, beautiful Middle Eastern spice blend. Green cardamom pods, clove. Then we've got a couple different kinds of chili. This is Urfa. Urfa Bieber, not to be confused with Justin Bieber. Sumac, which is an awesome berry that is like salty and lemony. Cardamom, just the once you break apart the pods.
Powder.
And then this is a shawarma blend that we use for our chicken at Ashkara, and I wanted to kind of go over how to, construct this. My core philosophy of cooking is spices and herbs and like global expressions of flavor. I've spent a good amount of time in Israel. I was in Morocco. I was in Istanbul. The shooks, the markets,
Right.
the spice capitals of humanity where the ancient spice trade developed. My earliest memory was I was 5 and I was on a step stool next to my mom. And she was showing me how to roll out meatballs. The act of serving someone something that you've made is this beautiful, intimate expression of nourishment, and it's a powerful thing.
There's a lot of spices here, So
Yes.
I think our guys probably are like, oh man, that's a lot of spices to deal with.
It is. But it's worth it.
It is. Challenge people. It's the
Yes.
challenge for you to get into your
Dive on in,
spices.
And then it's like, look at that. It's ridiculous.
The mix. Can I try?
You want? Yeah, please
I want
get on
to.
in. John.
And you can go as granular as you want with your spices.
Right, if you want it coarse ground,
if you want
stop
a little bit
now.
coarse,
if you want it fine, you go
or you
right.
just keep going.
I mean, it's pretty magical. All right, get on in there,
I
Jason.
gotta try a little bit of this. Yeah. Wow.
Isn't that great?
It's just right into the nasal passage.
intense, yeah.
The tongue is like, whoa, what's that? All right,
Okay.
so now our next process is this chicken.
So
you got
chicken,
going, right?
I love chicken thigh, boneless skin on. So we'll take our, shawarma blend, and if
Okay.
we want to look at, this is the one we actually use at Ashkar at the restaurant. And if you want to throw in a little bit of the
sure.
one we just made, like next to it, just to see
Sure.
visually the difference. So we've got, shawarma A, shawarma B. So a couple little glugs in there.
And so shawarma is what, the spice? Is that what shawarma
So
means?
shawarma is, the act of using your spice blend, shawarma rub, optimally grilling or roasting it on a spit. Every family has their own shawarma blend. So regionally, as you travel, everyone's got a different version of shawarma. The one that we use at the restaurant is very heavy on the turmeric, so it has this, this color look as opposed to the one we just did.
Right. So this marinade, so obviously you're blending this up. Are you going to let that sit? Is that
So this should hang out for like 2 days.
2 days?
Oh my God, it gets so magical.
Really?
Yes.
We got rice now, right?
Basmati rice.
Basmati.
We're gonna do a saffron spiced rice.
Yeah, where's the hemp milk?
Morgan,
The hemp milk.
look at the special guest, guys, just to walk in. Hey.
Morgan, nice to meet you. I've heard that you have a culinary background as well.
Because of this guy.
So
Beautiful.
do you want to dice half an onion? How does
Dice
that
up an
sound?
onion, sure.
You can use the Dad's That Cook Serbian knife.
Exactly.
There you go.
Dicing an onion, you want to cut it in half from the root to the stem. Basically, stop you from crying as much.
Yeah.
So you want to cut the stem rather than the root. You can see the root is a bit. It's that like sort of darker, larger portion. This is the stem here, because the root has a lot more sulfur in it, so it'll make you cry more.
Perfecto.
Look at that. So Morgan, what are your thoughts on saffron?
I think saffron is a very, very, very beautiful ingredient.
Yes.
But it's also ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
As far as like a just a little garnish onto anything.
A little goes
it's
a long way.
Beautiful.
So this is, for the restaurants, like, we get in saffron like this.
You're just gonna go with the threads and throw them in, right?
Came up to a beautiful simmer. You see it foaming a little bit of bubbles on the edge. That tells you, hey, please turn me down and throw the lid on me. Set the timer about 12 minutes or so at this phase.
Okay. So we're on to the third thing now.
Harissa Aioli. So we use veganaise as a base. Really simple.
Harissa.
Harissa, spice blend.
What is harissa? It's a chili.
It's a type of chili condiment. I guess is probably the best way to say it. Moroccan, North African, origins. Beautiful spice paste. Just beautiful.
That smells great.
Packed in oil. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. However intense you want it, as far as, spice goes and heat goes.
Look at this.
Magic tasting spoon. Look at that.
Magic tasting
A silver spoon, nonetheless.
Look at that.
Yes.
You got the tanginess, and then you're like, oh, you're talking about spice. What's spice? And now I'm starting to feel
it hits you
in the back of my throat.
Correct, right.
Wow, look at this. We got the whole family here. We got more sous chefs.
This is Zane. You want to say hi?
Hi.
And who's your friend?
Tyler.
Tyler, want to say hi? If you guys are going to help in the kitchen, rule number 1 is wash hands. You guys, please.
All right.
I like saying scrub in. Hot grill. So, gentlemen, we've got our beautifully marinated chicken, but turn it over so you're getting the skin. Skin side down. Yep, exactly. Great. You want to hand that to Tyler? Great. Yeah, that's great. So if chicken has to be at a safe temperature, gentlemen, math.
165 degrees.
Tyler, for the win. What are we at? 188?
188. That'll do.
That's
The
it.
dream team right here.
Exactly. Thank you.
High fives, high fives, high fives.
Well
Good
done.
work. Awesome.
Jason, it's time to plate. We've got our rice. We've got our grilled chicken. We've got our beautiful salad greens we're going to garnish with. We've got our harissa mayo. I brought some beautiful beet pickled turnips from the restaurant. And then I have some awesome microgreens. Parsley, your beautiful garnish friend. Black caraway seeds. also
the
known as
caraway
nigella.
seeds. We're going to sprinkle a little happiness on that.
And we'll just do this really nice plate. We can set right on there like that. Mixed greens, we'll just throw in a bowl. Lemon juice, thanks to our friends at Cordo in California, the Cordoposse family, providing a beautiful olive oil from California. This is a coarse ground, this is a Malden flaky salt, a little bit of Malden salt. So it gives crunch and salt. Okay, give that a little toss. So this is lemon dressed greens, so simple, vibrant, lets the greens speak for themselves. Lebanese pickle, mayo. Look at that. Micros. So you've just created a restaurant quality dish.
I got my fork.
Yes, that's a VIP fork.
I got the
for you.
VIP fork,
That is for
people.
you.
It's so great.
Thanks,
So
Jason.
great.
This has
out
been
here
awesome.
in Colorado hanging out.
Hey, I love cooking with my family, so thanks
So
for
good.
highlighting that.
I-
This is my world. So
This is great.
I love it.
And if you want to know more about Colorado, go check out Christensen Ranch. We got some steak tips. Take a look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Right here, people. God, that's good.
Excellent.
That's unbelievable.
Thanks. Great.